good when the best man brings it back. Okay, so as we discussed, I was serious about the trumpeters and scrolls. For anybody that knows Ryan and Amanda, they are very, very proper with a lot of things. They are very formal. They enjoy being formal, and I felt for an occasion like this, I would hire trumpeters, and they would trumpet in, and they just, I couldn't book them in time, and so what I did in exchange is I brought a kazoo. So you do have trumpets, okay? And so the other thing is that you'd be surprised at how difficult it is to find true parchment. So for a scroll, so what I did actually was I found the next really best thing, and I found toilet paper. So I don't really have to hold that bag anymore.
So this is what you meant when you said it's all about delivery.
So in true proper form, I felt I needed to read from a scroll and have trumpeters.
I wish I could say I'm surprised.
Now you're welcome to take this with you. You'll learn now that you're married. You're going to go through a lot of toilet paper now. So this is my first one to you. Now my speech is kind of long. I'm going to vary from it so it's not so long. But that's all I got. All right.
Here you
none of that's important. None of that's important. Brian and Amanda. No. Okay, well, when I first met these two, we're just get down a little bit. Amanda was called Avery. We've already established that. I don't know where that one went, and Ryan, in his normal kind of solid color clothing, as he likes, was only referred to as Mr. President. That's how he was introduced to me. He was student body president at the time, and that's the only thing he would answer to. Didn't know what his name was. And for a while, that's how I knew him. Well, but we've known each other. Excuse me. We've known each other for about a year before that, or after that, before I met Amanda. And to Amanda, most of my speeches to him. So I'm going to start with you, though. I, along with everybody in this room, have watched you bloom into a beautiful young lady. And inside and out, you've had a whole transformation. And you came in as a true freshman does, and not quite sure what your name was, what your clothing style was going to be, but you would truly, and with the gentleman in the back laughing, would agree that a former employer would agree that, and friend, that you have truly turned into an amazing young lady, and everybody in this room would agree with that, I'm sure. All right, I've known Ryan for about 5 years now, and though we have gotten close enough that it feels like brothers, that we are brothers, and I've known him forever, it feels like true brothers do. And I did lose my brother recently in the last few years, and Ryan has really been a tremendous asset in filling that gap for me on a personal note. But and that I can never change. So for that, thank you. And I can never ask for more. But I would like to share my top 10 reasons that Ryan and I are really good friends and really just kind of fit one cat crazy. Some in this room might not recognize Ryan right now. He is in a tuxedo, he is fully clothed, and does not have paint all over his body. For those that don't know, cat crazies are the ones that paint their bodies up at the games and act nuts. That y'all can imagine, and paint up. And so you probably don't recognize him. He and Daniel, who's in the room, helped with that. Now, one of his other groomsmen in the room, and him decided one night it was going to be a brilliant idea to sword fight in the SGA office. Ryan lost miserably, and it ended with him backed up into his office. And we just won't tell Vice President Parker that happened, or about the things that they broke. It's okay, we just covered it in the budget, it's fine, okay. I told you not to give me the money. Okay, this other one is not going to be a surprise to anybody in the room, but Ryan actually has an uncanny love for the show The Bachelor. True story. True story. one week, we invited him over, and and the two of them came over, and we watched it, and he was very, very apprehensive about it. Didn't want to watch it. Well, every week after that, he asked us, "Are we still watching The Bachelor?" And if he missed a week, he called to ask what happened. And then during it, he Googled it to see what happened.
Oh my word.
Back to SGA.
We call it Baywatch.
So, Mr. Parker sent us to the desert, and we went to Sol Ross and rented a car and drove down to the other Sol Rosses. Well, if nobody's been to West Texas, there is literally nothing between San Antonio and Los Angeles. And during that drive, you had really two things that you could do: cry or really enjoy what you were doing. And so we decided to do both. After we were done weeping that there was nothing around, we played Christmas music in July. And it was July, and we just got this new appreciation for Christmas music. And anybody that's ridden with Ryan will appreciate this next part. We were trying to see if there was a governor on the car. As y'all can imagine, Ryan never got close to the governor, so we never approached the speed limit. But when I was driving, just so y'all know, on most rental cars, the governor's 90 apparently. So I was married a couple of months ago to my beautiful wife Elizabeth, who's in the blue dress over there. And the night before our wedding, Ryan was helping me bring stuff over to this building, and the golf cart we were on, decided to die. And what's funny about a dead golf cart in this town is that there's hills everywhere. And so it was, well, do you want to push? No, I don't want to push. Do you want to push? No, I don't want to push. Well, I'm getting married, so you go push. And so that's how that went. So if anybody's ever curious to know, Ryan looks really funny running across San Houston Avenue in a suit. So I'm almost done, I promise. I'm actually halfway through. Conversations is my next topic. Going back to kind of the brotherly relationship that we have, and y'all will get to this point, I promise. We get to kind of where you can finish each other's sentences, and not only can you finish each other's sentences, you don't really even have to have words. While we're at work, oftentimes we communicate solely through memes and GIFs, and have entire conversations without words, and thoroughly enjoy that. Why else do I enjoy Ryan? Ryan has a huge heart. And he really does. Really does. And Amanda and Ryan both came and helped us do a volunteering activity in Houston. We went and we worked with did some community service and helped out some underprivileged youth over Christmas. Well, while Ryan and I were manning the craft table, which is always a bad idea with two young boys, we inadvertently taught a little kid physics when we took all the popsicle sticks we were using and made a house out of them, and we felt that we did our due service that day. Anybody that's been to the Woodlands and been to the Marriott Waterway will understand and appreciate. This is both a fantastic story and an extremely devastating story at the same time. It's kind of like watching a Lifetime movie. They're great and devastating at the same time. So when we went one time, we were at an event and went to the bathroom and they had hand salts. We decided, oh, that's great, we like that. Went to another event, they had hand salts. Found a trend. Then after that, anytime we were in the Woodlands, we went to the Marriott Waterway, specifically to go to the restroom, which is not weird at all to men going to get hand salts in the restroom. The devastating part is that the last time we went, they were out. And they don't have them anymore. And alas, Princess is my next bullet point. Yes, and it was evidently clear whenever we were at my wedding that Ryan's name to some people in this room and now everybody else is Princess. Honestly, couldn't tell you where it came from. Jury's still out on that one. But
I'm pretty sure we know where it came from.
You imagine. But it was kind of our life's goal to get his name in as many state legislatures' phones as Princess. We succeeded with at least 4. and
Lois Colker has my name in her phone as Princess.
Help yourself, I promise.
I know.
last point, and I promise I will conclude. But one of the most amazing things is that he, and both of them really, have great hearts for other people, for everybody that they're around. And at my wedding, we were taking pictures, and my shoe soles decided to fall off. And it was hilarious, but without missing a beat, Ryan said, "We're the same size, take my shoes." And so for the rest of the night, he decided to run around without soles on his shoes so that I could have shoes on my soles. And that actually really meant a lot. Without, hey, you gotta get out of it somehow, and you gotta walk sometimes. Excuse me. We really have had a lot of great memories, and the two of you, I'm gonna enjoy watching the memories y'all create, the memories we all create together. Everybody in this room came for some reason. They have some love for y'all in some way. Some large, some larger. But we're all one big family here in this room. And I know that on behalf of everybody, we do appreciate you having us and letting us share in your lives together. And we really do look forward to watching y'all's relationship grow and you two develop, and then our relationship grow too along the way. So to Ryan and Amanda, cheers. I left mine over there. Can I have this? Yeah, does anybody have bromance that they can do?